Hey, what's cracking, everybody? For today, I'm going to take a look at a system called Pelanduco. Pelanduk? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's PelandukOS Linux. And right here on the website, pretty much the only information they have is that it's fast, secure, updated, and customized operating system based on Debian Linux. It doesn't say what version of Debian it is. It just says Debian Linux. So I don't know if it's Debian 13, Debian Testing, Debian 12, who knows. And then you have a download desktop, download server coming soon, and a GitHub. There's probably more information on the GitHub page, but for now, I just want to show you this is the website right here that I'm going to post along with the video. And on the bottom, you have some packaging, game, creative, video, and WPS. And that's pretty much all of the information that's on their website. All right, so I got it up in a virtual machine right now. So let's go ahead and install it and see what PelandukOS is all about. And I think this is a Malaysian-based system. Yeah, this is going to be a Malaysian-based system. Well, origins out of Malaysia, but it's based on Debian, of course. All right, so let's head on over to the virtual machine and take a look at PelandukOS. Okay, we're here on the virtual machine now, and as you can see, the welcome screen has popped up. I'm going to go ahead and skip it because what we want to do is get the installer going. So the installer opens up automatically. You don't have to click anything to get it going. It opens up automatically. And by default, American English is selected. By the way, this is the Calamares installer. And for location, I have to set it to Los Angeles. Click next. English default for the keyboard layout. Click next, and I'm going to erase disk. Click next. Now I'm going to enter my user information. All right, here's a quick overview of everything we selected. And now we're installing the system. Again, this is PelandukOS, a Debian-based system. And from the looks of it, it's going to have the GNOME desktop environment. All right, so while this is installing, I'll go ahead and pause the video. And when we come back, we'll be on the system itself and we'll run through PelandukOS. Alrighty, the system is now installed and it only took about 7 minutes to install. And we are rebooted into PelandukOS. Pelanduk. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. And you can see right here, we are welcomed by the welcome screen that comes with a GNOME. And we can take the tour real quick. And right here, it just says, let's begin. Get an overview. Powerful search. Stay organized with workspaces. Swipe up and down. Swipe left and right for all of you with touch screens. And that's it. All right, this is PelandukOS, Debian based with the GNOME desktop. And of course, we have the panel on top. The panel on top has the system tray on the right. Of course, system tray is just one button that opens up all of your options. And then in the middle, you have your calendar, date, and time. And you also get your notifications right here. So if you get any notifications in the system, they'll pop up right here. And then to the far left, we have our activities button. So you click on the activities button, you get your workspaces, and you got a search. And then you also have your panel or your dock on the bottom. And this right here is where you have your application launcher. And it is, of course, the full page application launcher. So if you click on it, you get all your applications that show up. And then you can go to the next page, see what else is there. You can also use your scroll wheel on the mouse, and it'll navigate through each of the pages. All right, and then on this dock down here, we have trash, PelandukOS. I think this is the mounted drive. You have a help, calculator, text editor, software, files, evolution, and of course, Firefox ESR. All right, so if we go through these one by one, of course, trash is basically going to be your file manager, but it just opens up the trash folder. So basically when you delete something, it'll go here first, and then you can permanently delete it. And next to that, like I said, this is a mounted device. So this is just the ISO that's mounted, but we're on the system itself. Then we have a help. Then on the help is basically your standard GNOME help. And all the way on the bottom is where you have an about. And you click on it and scroll down, just gives you this information down here. All right, next to that, we have a calculator. Of course, it's going to be the calculate, it's a calculator. It does what it's supposed to do. Voila. And on the about, it is calculator 48.1 from the GNOME project. And next to that, we have a text editor. Of course, it's going to be files. And just regular text editor for the GNOME project 48.3. And then next to that, we have software. Software is going to be your software manager. And being that it's Debian based, I assume that it's going to get everything either from APT or from FlatHub. So right here on the software manager, you have 3 buttons on top. You have Explore, you have Installed, and you have Updates. So you can update your system right here also. And if we go back to Explore, you have a search icon that pops up, and you can search right here. And let's look at the about. And this is software 48.3. So let's test it out real quick and see. Let's just pick a random. Let's do master PDF editor. All right. And right here, it's going to install from FlatHub. Yep. And it is a Flatpak. So you just click on install and it should go through the installation. Not sure if it's going to ask for a password or not, but it should be installing right here. So while that's installing, we can go on and check out files now. Files is pretty much the same app that we looked at to open up the trash. You can see the trash button right here. So it's basically the same thing. Yep. All right. And then we have evolution. I don't know what evolution is, so we're going to find out together. Okay, welcome to evolution. The next few screens will allow evolution to connect to your email accounts and to import files from other applications. So it looks like it's going to be some type of mail reader. But then again, yeah, receiving mail, sending email. Yeah, it looks like it's some type of email reader. All right, and let's see, do we have an about on here? Trying to see, let's see, click it on here. What happens? Nothing. All right, let's go to new. And do we have an about right here? I don't see an about. All right, not sure if it comes with an about or not. All right, and last but not least, we have Firefox, and it is the ESR version, Extended Support Release. And if we look at the about, it is 128.13.0 ESR. All right, so Master PDF Editor has finished installing. I guess we can open it up from here, and it does. It opens up. And if we go to the help and about, it is Master PDF Editor, build 5.9.94, 64-bit. And that was installed through FlatHub. Alrighty. Now let's go into the packages. You can see we do have GIMP on here. We have Blender, you got your utilities, your system, you got Inkscape, you got LibreOffice, got Handbrake, you got Cheese. So I'm seeing that it comes with pretty much everything you need out of the box to, get a working system going. And they also have the Synaptic Package Manager, which is another way to install software. So if we open this up, I'll make it full screen. So on here, we can go to search, and let's search for HTOP. All right, and we got BTOP, and there's HTOP. So I'll click on it, marked for installation. Click on apply. Click on apply. And right here it should be installing HTOP. And this is installed using the Synaptic Package Manager. And Synaptic Package Manager 0.91.7. You'll find this on most Debian-based systems. All right, so since we just installed HTOP, let's open up the terminal, and it should be the GNOME terminal. But let's verify that first. And it is the GNOME terminal, version 3.56.2. And we just installed HTOP, so we'll click that, and we'll make it bigger. All right, we are using 1.4 gigabytes of memory, and our load averages are 3s and 2s and 1s. So a pretty good system. Everything's snappy, everything's working, no problems. All right, close the terminal now. All right, and this is PelandukOS, a Malaysian system. Well, the origins are in Malaysia, but it is Debian based, and it comes with the GNOME desktop environment. And from what I can see, everything is snappy, everything runs well, everything works without a problem. Everything, no errors whatsoever have been found on here. So I highly recommend this one. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you liked the video you just saw, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, by all means, give it a thumbs down. It's all fair game here on LinuxHub. And that's going to do it for this quick first look. And I'm out.